My name is Kevin Kerbleski. I mostly drum on the worship team. I have started playing a little guitar, and as of yesterday, had a microphone in my face, so I was doing vocals a little bit. That's new, but trying new things. So omnia ignotum pro magnifico, and honestly, true to its definition, it sounds probably cooler than it actually is. I was working at a grocery store like 20 years ago. I was carrying a dictionary around, don't ask. But I saw it in the back of the book, back of the dictionary, and I was like, that's a cool phrase. And I looked up the meaning, and it's stuck with me ever since. Because, it just simply means we exaggerate the unknown. We often make it more grand than it actually is. And that could be things that we don't know. We can be fearful of that, and the fearful part, the anxiety, that's something that's stuck with me because I've had anxiety issues, especially when it comes to the worship team, serving on the worship team. Like that has been something that I have seen as unknown and frightening. Before I started serving on the worship team, I was kind of isolated. I didn't really have a community of people. And I didn't attend church as regularly as I wanted to. And then once I joined the worship team, I found a community of people, and I was able to break out of a shell and attend church services more and be connected to the message. My wife Liz is a rock star. If it weren't for her, I probably wouldn't be sitting here right now. She told me over and over again that, hey, Hopevale's looking for a drummer. And I'd be like, okay, and kind of think about it, but not really do anything. And then just one day, we were in the Bay City Ministry Center, and I was playing around on the drum kit, and she's like, hey, King's looking for a worship drummer. I said, okay, I'll give it a shot. And the rest is history after that. It's amazing. Like I've just been attending and being a part. I mean, the biggest thing is just being a part of the Bay City community has been so rewarding in so many different ways. Like just seeing how people give their time and energy to Jesus and Jesus's mission, and seeing people serve on not just the worship team, but setup and kids, and the people who serve as employees at the church. It's been amazing just being a part of that community and being a part of so many people that want to dedicate their time volunteering Sunday after Sunday with whatever interruptions come our way, being a portable church. Like that has been such a powerful thing in my life, and just a reminder that it's not just about one thing. It's not just about playing drums or being on stage. It's about a community serving together. Just recently, we did a worship night for youth, a little mini worship night for youth. And there was something so special about night for a lot of different reasons. But I think one of the biggest things is like just seeing all the kids up front and how much they were worshiping and how much they were giving themselves to the Lord, and being a part of that, and just being a part of the team, and the energy in that room, the power in that room was truly special. And that was definitely, out of the past 2 years, that moment sticks out with me a lot. But I think it was just all of us connecting in a very powerful way, and it was just amazing to see how much those kids just needed that worship, and even the worship team itself too, like how much they needed that worship, and just that unity of coming together has really stuck with me. I've said it before, but I've been able to break out of my shell because of serving and being on stage and being with a community of people, and finding that inner confidence and challenging myself to do something different. Like this past Sunday, I had a microphone in my face, which is something I didn't think I would ever do. And that, just having those tools to be confident, seeing pastors on stage and having them stand up there and talk in front of people. I was at my brother's wedding and I gave a best man speech, which I've never done before. And I was like, well, if they can stand up there and not have a piece of paper in front of them, I'm going to try. And I made it about 3/4 through my speech, and then I had to look down, but everybody was impressed. And again, that's not something I thought I would ever do, but it's serving on the worship team, serving in general has just given me so many tools and so much inner confidence and peace to be able to not only challenge myself, but to be able to do those things. Saying yes was, it just seemed at the time like something like a simple request of just like, hey, they're looking for a drummer. And, I didn't really know what that all entailed going into it. And then looking back 2 years later, it's bigger than just filling some request of just like, hey, they needed someone to help with drumming. Like, it's so much bigger than that. It's something that's helped grow me spiritually. It's not so much them, me fulfilling a request from them. I'm filling my own request in a way of just being a part of a team, being a part of a community that loves and serves Jesus, and seeing what that looks like, not just, whatever I'm doing on a Sunday morning, but seeing what everybody's doing at church week after week. I mean, to me, it just goes back to that Latin phrase of just, it's so easy to look at something that you don't know and think that that's bigger than me, or that's something I can't handle. But trust me, you can handle it. And God is with you along the way, and you might make mistakes along the way. I, of course, was like, what if I make a mistake? What if I do something wrong? And you probably will, and that's okay. Like, it's not a big deal. It's not. At the end of the day, you're serving with people, with gracious people, and you're serving a God who's ultimately the most gracious person, and it's truly a rewarding experience.